excitement. Because after you get struck by lightning, there's thunder.
Yo, guys, what is up? What is up? Welcome to MK Headlines episode number 41. 41, 9 weeks away from 50, and I'm here with my guy for his third time on the show, Further AM. How's it going, bro?
What up, man? How you doing? How's everyone doing today?
How's everyone?
5:30 on the dot. It's time to party. It's party time. So, you know what? Get your cocktails and ready to go. We got a 53-man roster to talk about today.
Yes, sir. And we got 8 people in the chat already. And here comes another guest. Yo, what is good? Next ship's Randy. What is good, man?
I had a bit of an issue. I was out in the garage and we have a heat wave and everything got turned off. So I had to come rush in the house, turn on the laptop and set up a little bit of a background behind me, and we're good to go.
All right, man. And actually, a big announcement for Randy here. He just joined Let's Talk Sports. He just joined the Let's Talk Sports. Welcome to the family, bro. It's very cool that you're a part of it, and congratulations, man.
I appreciate it. I really do. I really appreciate it. And shout out to Dan for hitting me up and asking me if I wanted to be a part. And I'm just excited and blessed to be a part of a good community that treats their members right. And like hardcore sports, this is just the beginning, y'all. Here we go.
That's what's up, man. Congratulations.
Thanks.
We got to go through the comments here because there is a lot. We got 9 people in here. So Andrew Ford came into the stream like around an hour ago, 50 minutes ago. Mitch, I got the worst news today. I got in a car wreck, and it wasn't my fault. So prayers up to Andrew Ford. Hopefully everything's okay. Prayers up, man. Oh, my God.
Yeah, car wreck's no good, man.
No.
Hope you're all right, dude.
Yeah. Hope the best for you.
And then he just said again, OMG, my Panthers are stupid now. Apparently, we ain't putting Darnold on the injury reserve list.
Wow. Why?
I have no clue. We're going to find that out later because I'm actually curious why. Jeffy, how's it going, Jeff?
What up, Jeff?
Smash that sub button and like button. Yeah, and sub up to these guys too. Their links are in the description. And I have a big announcement to make probably in a couple weeks. So be on the lookout for that.
Teaser.
Yeah, my guy, my guy named Tyrone Brown, the Sports Garage, another member of Hardcore Sports. Shout out to you, my guy. Can't wait to have you on the show someday.
Let's go, Birds.
I can't wait. Let's go, Birds. Philly Sports Talk Podcast. What is good, man? Me and him played Fall Guys for 3 hours on a live stream. And Further AM joined us for a bit. So does Blake Newsome. So that was fun. Can't wait to do that again.
We need to get Randy in there, man. Dude, that would be so fun.
Oh, my God, yes. We need to get Randy on that.
Dude. I'm not such a noob at Fall Guys, but that is a fun game.
Yeah. Look at these guys here. Yes, sir.
Yeah, look at them. Look at them.
I don't know what. I can't see anything.
Yeah, like
22 and out. What is up? Halftime. What is
What up,
good?
halftime?
I miss CDD.
What up, normal guy?
What up? Congrats, Randy. Yes, sir.
Thanks,
Congrats, man. No, F football. He's a Saints fan, guys. Just letting you know, he's a Saints fan.
ooh.
So you guys can laugh at him in the comments, whatever you want. He's a Saints fan, which is actually kind of funny. Today's a good day. Yes, shout out to my guy, Nicky Steets. He's an Eagles and Sixers content creator. Go sub him up. He was on the show a while back. Sub up to Further AM. Yep.
Yes.
Saints fans need to understand. He's a Saints fan too, but he's a more realistic one. So I like this guy for that. What is up? I called it. Harris is not staying. Yeah, you called it, man. You called it. Wow. I'm actually kind of. Are you guys shocked about that? About Anthony Harris not making it?
Not that I know this trade happened. I mean, like knowing that this trade, because I mean, it was like Anthony Harris released, and then it all of a sudden, and then this news broke, right? So it was like, at first I was like, what? Like, we're just gonna have Epps and then a bunch of like cornerbacks trying to try out for safety. I was like, what's going on? So in my head, I was already thinking, there's a trade coming. There's something coming. Howie's going to pull some magic out and pull out a rabbit out of that hat, and he did.
Yeah. Subscribe to Randy, guys. Yes, he's gonna be uploading. Yep, he made a video today about the trade on his channel.
Like Cool Cat Connor says it, Randy.
Randy.
I love Cool Cat, man. Cool Cat.
I love that. I love Cool. Shout out to Cool Cat.
Eagles mid. Oh, stop being salty.
Ouch.
Yeah, what is good? Devin Currant. What is good? He's been a supporter of mine for a while now. I'm glad you could be in here. Football is bad. Well, it depends. Are you talking about soccer? If you're talking about soccer, then yo, what is good, Raphael? Man,
hey, Rob.
What is good, man?
The Chester
what is good?
Football Club.
Raphael, I need to get you back on the show, man. I need to get you back on here. We'll work out something. Don't you worry. Juice, stop crying. Yep, he has arrived. Yes,
What
sir.
up, man?
What is up, everybody? Fly Eagles fly.
I hope everyone's having a most excellent day. By the way, just wanted to say, just make sure everyone, if you had a bad day, I'm telling you, I hope now that you have a most excellent day.
Yes, agreed.
It is happy hour. It is time to partay.
All of your favorite players will not all stay forever. That is facts. I'm keep on telling people it's about the name on the front of the jersey, not the back. So people got to realize that. People got to realize they get too attached to these players. It's just not. Football is every single sport, especially basketball. Don't even get me started over there. Ryan, what is good? My God, there's so many comments
what up, Ryan?
here. Mitch, Randy, and further salute to everyone. Yep.
Thanks, bro.
I don't know how you guys pull that trade off. That's Howie Roseman. Look at the background. It's Howie freaking Roseman. We're going to appreciate him today. And I don't care to release anyone but CD. All right. Howie Vision thought Rager's still an Eagle.
For now.
For now.
Yeah, for real. You let it. That is bad. Bye, Ian Book. Oh, my God. Harris not making. Yep. All right. I need to get close. Like, we got topics to go through, people. I am shocked that Harris made it. But Howie Rosen just said he may not bring him back. Well, Harris didn't make it. See money, what is good? Yeah, Mickey Loomis. Oh my God. Saints fans are in shambles.
I bet they are.
Yo, running back Philly. What is good, my guy? I haven't seen you in a minute.
What is up, man?
Yo, I need to get you back on here, bro. It's been a while. And I just saw your breakdown of the player we got, man. If you guys
CJ Mitch.
If you guys are not subscribed to him, please go hit him up. Please go subscribe.
Run it back Philly is one of the dopest dudes. He brings such a different style to how he talks about it, and I love it. And
I'm gonna have to
go
subscribe to him. I don't know who he is.
Oh yeah, you gotta go subscribe to him.
Yeah, I gotta go check him out afterwards.
Yes, please.
I don't know who he is. That's cool though.
That's coming from a Canadian.
Hey.
I gave the Eagles another win. They're going to be 11-6.
Okay.
All right, I got 12-5 right now. I might switch to 11-6. I'm still thinking about that. Oh my God! Will you stop, dude? Jesus Christ! J-Jaw got cut. Yes, he did. That is so funny.
We're gonna get to that later in the
Further
show.
loves that.
Yeah, me too.
Let's laugh about it.
All right. Now we went through all the chat. Oh,
Wow.
there's one more. The Saints still got Matthew and maybe, yeah, they do got Matthew. People, and they got Smoke Monday. I want to Smoke Monday so bad.
Sure.
Anyways, let's just get this started. And right here, the Eagles acquired Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Incredible move. Incredible move. And Randy, I want you to take over here. I've seen your video. It was a great video. If you guys did not see it, please go check it out. His link is in the description. Give me your thoughts about the trade. Go for it.
Yeah, man. Juice kind of already talked about it a little bit already when he was kind of saying that, like, we definitely fleeced him because the kid's only 24. He's 5'11". He's still got lots of ball in him. If the numbers serve me correct, I think he said he only gave up 78 yards last year. He's a tackle machine. He knows where to be. In some of the videos, and I want to give a shout out to Speedy Eagle. He put out a highlight video of him, and in the video you could see him almost duping the quarterback, and some might consider this man the greatest of all time. I think he's a cheater, Tom Brady. He ran almost like he kind of slowed down a little bit and kind of like made it seem like he was being beat, so Brady was able to like lob one, and then he just turned on the speed and was like right on his butt and like instantly picked him off. And and then later on in that game again, he picked Brady off again. The guy has unbelievable intangibles. He has the mind. And again, I said he's only 24 years old. So coming to our team, he's going to bring that dog mentality. He's not scared at all. Again, he said he's only 5'11", so he's a small dude, but he can definitely plays bigger than what his height is. So I'm extremely excited. Again, I didn't even think for a second this guy's name would at all be attached to being traded, because again, like, I thought for sure there would have been a chance that he would have re-signed with the Saints, but here we go. It's Howie Vision, baby. We're all just living in it.
Yes, sir. Further, I'm going to go to you. So I'm going to give you the full screen here. What
So we lost
like
Anthony
about this
Harris, right? We lost Anthony Harris. We got rid of Shashir. So this makes sense. If we might use him at safety, most likely it sounds like. He got 3 interceptions last year and with 46 tackles. So I think he'll be a great asset for the Eagles. We need something like that, especially in the safety. If Epps doesn't gets injured or something, it gives us more depth, especially even on the defensive backside. So if we have an injury or something, he'll be able to fill in the spot easily. Randy, didn't you say that he also got an interception from Tom Brady?
Yeah, he intercepted him, I think twice it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's impressive right there, especially coming from Tom Brady, who barely ever intercepts the ball. So I'm expecting really big things from this guy. We might actually get to see him on the field, and I hope nothing but the best for him. So let's see how that goes.
I still can't believe it. Now it's my turn. But real quick, guys, if you haven't yet, please go subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network. The link is in the description. Please go subscribe over there. We're 2 away from 160. So
Let's
please
go.
let us hit that. I want to hit that tonight. So please share
on the
out
road to
stream.
200.
We're getting close to that 200. But I just want to talk about this real quick. And I just love how he gets under people's skin. Because if you know, in Philly, we are known as like the bad guys, the villains, getting into your head, messing with you, playing the mind games. So that is the main reason I love this guy right here. And then the secondary got so much better because if you guys know, in the beginning of the offseason, the secondary was the worst position on our team, the weakest position on our team. And it's about time that Howie readdressing this defense, fixing his mistakes, and how he's done it again. I love it. This secondary, man, is insane. We got James Bradbury, Avonte Maddox. We got Marcus Epps, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, and Darius Big Play Slay. Oh my God. Guys, I want to ask you about the secondary. How do you guys feel like in this NFC East? Where does the secondary rank now? Further, I'll start with you.
Man, wow. I mean, I haven't seen a secondary like this in over a decade, if not more. So I'm expecting big things. I mean, especially with the addition with Bradbury coming to the roster. We can more relieve Maddox. I think this is going to be great for the defense on the secondary. I expect a lot more pick sixes, interceptions this year. It's going to be great. It's going to be a show. It's not going to just be a sack show this year, you know, with Jordan Davis and Fletcher Cox getting free on our quarterback, put pressure on him. When they put pressure on the quarterback, he's going to be able not to think right. He's going to be making mistakes. He's going to be throwing them away to who? Darius Slay and Bradbury. So you better watch out, because one of those guys get the ball, they're fast and speedy, and they'll know exactly what to do with it to get right into the end zone. So I'm expecting real big things. I expect a bigger year from Marcus Epps this year. I think going to be his breakout year. We're going to see bigger things than we saw last year. I think now he knows the new coaching system, the new system in place that we put in front of these guys. So it's their second year really going with Sirianni and Gannon, and we'll see how it all plays out with the Lions. I expect the Lions to almost be like what we foresee down the road, and I really expect them to come out after last week's preseason game and just literally dominate the Lions.
Randy, how do you like about this secondary as a whole?
I mean, the Packers, they have a pretty good secondary, and you start, like you said, going through like the whole NFC East, and I would, if we're gonna give them a grade, I'd definitely say we're a top 6, top 7, maybe top 5 secondary now, especially with the acquisition of Mr. C.G. Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited, man. I'm really excited now, and like I said, I feel like this isn't it. Like there's another move that Howie's gonna make, and with that, whether or not that move is a running back or a tight end number 2 or something like that, I'm just really excited, because I know this guy is looking at this team and thinking each position, okay, I could do something a little bit better than this. I could do a little bit something better than this. And then he goes into the GM's minds and tells them, you guys got a garbage can. I'll give you a 5th and a 6th rounder or a 7th rounder for this guy. And really the guy's probably a gem in the making. And it's like, again, Howie, we're in Howie vision, baby. We're just living in it.
Where we could have used like a 3rd or like a 4th round pick, he uses like a 5th, 6th. Yeah, exactly. And I agree with that. Exactly.
I saw a Saints video today, and the guy was like, we don't know what's coming back yet. It's still it's murky on what the return was. He's like, but I'm hoping for at least a 2nd rounder or 3rd, and then it's like, long to find out it's a 5th and a 6th rounder.
Yeah, I love it, man.
I love it. I just love it.
Wait, hold on. I saw this comment. You got Juice down bad. Pain.
Sorry, Juice.
Oh, Juice. You have Zion. You're fine. But yeah, I mean, dude, just incredible. But did he recruit Tyrann Mathieu to the Saints?
I believe he might have.
That's actually hilarious to think about it now. He recruited Tyrann Mathieu, and then he gets traded a couple months later.
Oh.
That is honestly great. Oh my God. But you know what? Since Howie Roseman made another big move in this offseason, what was your favorite offseason move this offseason? What was your Howie Roseman favorite offseason move? And I'm going to take the reins here and take Kaiser White. I believe getting Kaiser White just was a cake. I just love, because our linebackers needed adjustments and needed new players, new personnel. And we got Kaiser White. Like, he was underrated last year. He's a former Nick Sirianni guy. We got him. and it's just unbelievable. So I got to go Kaiser White. Randy, what about you?
Man, there's so many, like
I know it's like a whole new team from last year, right?
Yeah.
It's like
Oh
the
man.
canvas is being painted.
Yeah,
The
and I
lines
still, like
are
I said,
set, but
it's
it's like,
almost
which
done.
part of the painting do you like? It's just like you got to stare into it a little bit here and think about it. You mind if I
Yeah.
answer first?
Go for it.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So I asked you before in the backstage, and you said the draft can be included. And the only reason why I say and ask that was because I'm going to have to go with A.J. Brown on this because he was not a draft selection. And that addition right there, wow, that really, just watching him in the offseason and training camp, catching balls behind his head, catching balls behind his back with the Dolphins. I mean, the man reminds me of Terrell Owens 20 years ago. I mean, I don't think I've seen a wide receiver do these type of catches ever. And just I think we're going to be really in a shock and a wow factor. I mean, we already have Devontae Smith, and we saw those amazing end zone touchdowns last year, right on the corner. Man's got the tippy toes in, catching the ball, like unbelievably diving for it. What are we going to see from A.J. Brown now in the mix? With this addition, I mean, we already got the Devontae Smith. We got a little taste, right? Now with A.J. Brown, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be really something special to see. It's going to be a show.
Hey, AK, welcome aboard. Welcome, bro.
I just want to say that I think for my pick, it's probably not a pretty pick. It's not like a pick everyone's going to be like, oh, but honest to God, Cam Jurgens. I think the drafting of Cam Jurgens, a lot of people are not really talking too much about it because I understand that defense is pretty and the most non-oppressive front is the offensive front, right? Nobody really remembers the offensive lineman of years past or whatever else, unless you're a Philadelphia Eagle, of course. But yeah, Cam Jurgens. I mean, like this guy's gonna learn a lot this year, and he's the predecessor of a great man. So I'm gonna say Cam Jurgens.
All right, I actually like that pick. I like that a lot. He's like a Jason Kelsey clone.
Exactly.
Wait. Oh, Jeff. Hey, Jeff.
Trolling the Eagles fans. Trolling the Eagles fans while you celebrate your happy day. But we all know the misery at the end. I just messed it up.
Yeah, I love how you're sitting there
Killing
talking
us,
shit
man.
while
It was good.
I love how
I'm
you're
out.
sitting there talking shit while you're wearing an Eagle logo.
Yeah.
Especially
Well, I gotta. You know what? I will give you guys credit. That was a hell of a trade by Howie Roseman. Hell of a trade by him to be able to pick up a good quality cornerback for your secondary at the end, pretty much, of the NFL cut down. So he's only going to help out, just make your secondary and your defense overall more intimidating for other teams to go against. So, no,
And
on a serious
you
note,
said it was going to happen yesterday. It happened today. This is Howie Roseman making moves. Just already shooting the shot. Like, he's not even hesitating. He's like, well, they can all wait till Wednesday. I'm already ahead. I know what I want. That's Howie Roseman. And Jeff, you even said it. I can't wait, and I still can't wait for the moves that are going to happen tomorrow and Thursday. And Howie Roseman's already making them.
I don't have to be jealous. I already got 4 Super Bowls under my belt that I've seen, so I got nothing to be jealous about, my friend. I'm perfectly happy with what I got. It's just been a rough stretch, but my team's coming. Might be a little wild, but my team's coming. But
Tyrod Taylor injured. What is up?
Yeah, but he made the final roster, though. He made the final roster, though. They did cut Davis Webb, so they have 2 quarterbacks right now on the roster with Daniel Jones and Tyrod Taylor.
So the injury must not be that big then.
No, it's probably something minor that might keep him out a couple of
Good.
weeks.
Yeah, hopefully it's just him that got winded. You never want to see anyone get super hurt, but dude, it looked like he broke a rib or a collarbone for sure. The way he landed down and was holding his arm, like he was holding his arm like this, leaving the field. So I was wondering if Tyrod maybe broke like his shoulder or collarbone, the way he was holding it. So that was
To
pretty.
be honest, it was actually his back. He actually hurt his back on the initial report. I don't know.
Oh,
I thought it was, like you said, a shoulder or a chest injury. It was actually his back, but the fact they released Davis Webb probably gives the indication that he's gonna be okay by the beginning of the season. But I'll give you guys credit. As much as I hate your team, as much as I can't stand you guys, and as much as it pisses the hell off of me that you guys are making all these awesome moves this offseason, I will give you guys credit where credit is deserved. Howie Roseman did a great job picking up that cornerback, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. He is the definition of an agitator. He will piss you off on the field. He will get under your skin, and I have no doubt that that's exactly what that guy is. He's going to fit. You guys are going to love him.
So,
You guys are
Randy
going to love him.
was
I feel for
saying-
Juice.
yeah.
Randy
hold on
was
one
saying,
sec, guys.
okay, go on.
Hold on, guys. AK, I actually want to know what you have to say. You just popped in, so how do you like the trade? Okay, that's how do you like the trade, AK?
Well, no, I mean, I was caught off guard by it. You know, I was at work today whenever the chat blew up and everyone was talking about it. I like the trade. I was a little shocked that we got rid of Harris. You know, that kind of got me a little confused. But you know, whenever they got rid of Harris and picked up Chauncey, I was like, there's got to be another move coming. Like you don't release Harris, pick up Chauncey, and then just expect your safeties to be Chauncey, Epps, Shashir, and Wallace. Like you got to add somebody else yet. You know what I mean? So I don't know what he's gonna do. I'm looking forward to seeing it, but yeah, no, I like the move, man, and we got him for a steal. 5 and a 7.
We got him for a steal. And AK, your favorite Howie Roseman move this offseason. So it could be the draft, and it could whatever you want.
Who did you guys pick? Let me ask that.
I picked Kaiser White.
Of course you did.
What is that?
I picked AJ Brown. I thought that was one of those things you could make because it wasn't an official draft pick. You know, it was a move. So I went AJ Brown on that. I think it's going to be really something special to see this coming season. I really do. It's gonna be bombs down the field. And who do we have to throw him? Jalen Hurts. He's got the arm. He's got the talent. Just got to give him some time, and I think he can really complete these passes. And we're going to see something special this year. What do you think, AK?
And hold on.
Who'd you pick, Randy?
Randy picked Cam Jurgens.
Oh yeah, that's right. I came in right when you said that.
That was good.
Yeah. Listen, man, I'm gonna continue to roll with my guy. You know, I've been rolling with him all last year and this off season. My favorite pick of all, and it's only because I wanted him for so long on this team, is Jordan Davis, dude. Jordan Davis, he's going to be the wrecking ball of this defense for 10 years to come. I mean, you know, I think he'll fill in those shoes very nicely. You know, it's not too often you go from, you know, like the other dude said the one other day, you know, we've had Jason Peters and we went to Jordan Mailata, you know, 2 All-Pros. Very seldom do you see that back to back, you know, and then you sit there and, you know, you look at our D tackle position. We've had Fletcher Cox for so long in the middle. You know, he devastated defenses for so long. And now you go and you get Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis is just another Fletcher Cox, just bigger and stronger and faster. So, I mean, it's really difficult to continue success at certain positions, and somehow Howie's figured out a way to do it.
Yep, and Cool Cat saying, "Let's go." Gotta love Cool Cat, man.
What up, Cool Cat? Yeah, anyone hasn't gone over to Cool Cat Connor, go to his YouTube and subscribe to him. This guy is a legend, man. And when it comes to Eagles sports, he's one of the die-hard fans out there. He's not a fanboy. He knows his shit. He will call out on some crap when he don't like it. So if you want someone that's a realistic Eagle fan who knows his stuff, definitely go over to Cool Cat Connor and give him a like and subscribe.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Right, it is a shock, isn't it, halftime that I would pick him.
Good. Yep. That's insane. And Eagles dark horse for the NFC? What do you guys have to say about that? Are we the dark horse?
You talking like the whole NFC?
Yeah, positive Philly. You're talking about the whole NFC or the East?
Yes. I say yes because of the moves you guys have made. It's clear that Howie Roseman, your team is going for it. You guys are clearly taking advantage of Jalen Hurts' probably last year on that rookie deal. You're going all in, and you're making a Super Bowl run right now. Because after this year, when Jalen Hurts, if he plays well enough and he needs that contract, it's going to make it a little bit harder for you guys to make some moves. So I think that you guys are clearly going all in right now for a Super Bowl at this year, especially in the weak NFC. So I think you do. It's as much as I hate saying it, I think you guys have a realistic shot to come out of the NFC this year.
Oh,
Because
Yeah, we
of the
No,
still
moves
no
you made.
lie, man. I don't know why people keep saying we're going to be in cap hell. If you've noticed, there's only like 3 or 4 people on our defense who are coming back next year. Everyone else is on their last year of their contract or is on a 1-year deal. Yes, that's a lot of people you got to sign, but you might be able to get some pay cuts on that. So I don't
Fletcher
think we're
Cox
going
is
to be
coming back.
well, not next year.
no, he's done. It's his last
Not
year.
next year. He'll be done after this year.
Yeah.
But like Kaiser White's on a 1-year. Davion Taylor, T.J. Edwards, all our linebackers are either 1 year or on their last year of their rookie deal. Our defensive line, other than Jordan Davis, all on 1-year deals, except for Riddick. He's on how long did he get?
3.
He got
3.
3.
Yeah. So Jordan and Riddick will be the only 2. Sweat's on his last one.
Outside got
Barnett
extended.
has a 2-year, but I'm pretty sure Barnett will be gone after the end of this year. Like there's just so many people, dude. So many
I
people.
looked at trade offside.
Yeah. I expect the Eagles to bring in Marlon Mack, who was released from the Texans and a player that Coach Nick trusts and loves his game. It would be a good fit as RB4, as he's versatile and a team guy. Now, there's been talks that Jalen Rager, here we're gonna skip this one. That Jalen Rager is actually gonna get traded, and the Vikings are actually really interested in him. So, do you guys possibly see Rager getting traded for Madison, the backup running back? Do you guys see that happening? Because honestly, now I do. I see anything can happen after what I just witnessed.
I think it's possible that you guys could do that. I think it's really the question of, is Howie Roseman finally going to admit that he made a mistake with Jalen Rager, and he's going to try to get any type of compensation for him. And if Minnesota is willing to take a chance on Rager and offer you guys a guy like Madison, I would take advantage of it. I mean, I know there's some good running backs on the market right now, like normal guys said, a Sony Michel, like a Marlon Mack. But I mean, if you have the opportunity to get a solid running back like a Madison, I would do it. It's just a question: is Minnesota going to be enamored with Rager enough to be able to make that trade? And a draft pick have to be thrown in there as well with Rager in order to acquire a guy like Madison, because I'm assuming he still has a pretty good role on that Vikings team as their backup running back, unless they have somebody else in there that's going to assume that role. So I honestly think until you actually see it, I think Rager's not going anywhere. I agree with Philly halftime. I don't think Rager's going anywhere either. But, I mean, stranger things have happened, especially now with all the roster maneuvering going to be happening in the next few days. It's definitely possible if a team like Minnesota wants Rager enough as maybe a third or fourth receiver. Why not?
All right. AK, how do you feel? Do you think Jalen Rager is going to get traded?
I don't give a shit as long as he's gone.
Okay.
You can get 2 7s for the dude. I don't give a shit. Just get him
All
gone.
right.
I thought you had that 18 jersey ready to throw out there in week 1 of the season.
Are you out your mind, bro? The only 18 jersey
I
I
even
would
got
buy
Randy
is
on that one.
Jeremy
Start
Macklin.
coughing.
The only 18 jersey I'm buying is Macklin, bro. Like, it will not say Rager.
Oh,
So,
God, that
Randy,
Macklin.
do you think Rager's going to get traded?
Yeah, I think like Jeff kind of hinted at, I think with everything happening today, with all the moves being made. I think Howie's starting to read the writing on the wall, and I think he's starting to realize that hopefully the mistake he made is reputable and he can get rid of him. Ironically, send him to the team to the guy that we should have drafted, which is Justin Jefferson. But you know,
Good draft.
how wouldn't that be? I'm just saying really quick. Wouldn't that be ironic that the two guys that we drafted, Jalen Reagor and Jay Jaw, we trade them to the teams of the guys that we should have drafted, which was DK Metcalf and Justin Jefferson. The irony in that is just it blows my mind right now. So
I'm glad you said J-Jaw because he got released by the Seahawks today.
Nobody expected that to happen.
That didn't take long.
Wow.
Damn, they were smarter than us. They only held on to him for 3 days. We had him for 3 years.
That's about right. Yep. Good. Nailed that one.
The umbrella
wow.
man.
Yep.
First off, why the hell are you trading people just to release people? Isn't that kind of a waste?
Cap space, I think.
I hate seeing it, but it's so funny. But yeah, like AK said, that's just wow. You know, they're smarter than us. How did we keep this guy? And the Seattle Seahawks just see right through it. I mean, we don't want him. We don't want him. Sorry, you can go somewhere else.
That was a Howie mistake. That's why we were holding on to him, just praying and hoping that he turned.
First off, I can't believe they were dumb enough to even trade for him. Like, I'm glad they took him and got him off our roster, but what the hell did y'all see that it took 3 days to be like, oh, never mind, I forgot. I mean, like, you know, whatever.
Yeah. So what up, Birdman? How's it going, bro? How's it going,
what up,
man?
Birdman? Let's go.
Talk to you in a minute. But
Birdman.
So Eagles are not a dark horse. They are a top 3, top 4 teams in the NFC.
I agree with that statement. I wouldn't call us a dark horse at all.
Who the hell is Jesse Davis? Is he is now on my Steelers.
I mean, there are some.
There we go, Cole. That's right. Let's go, New York Football Giants. We're going to surprise the league this year.
Yo, this is the guy who's in our network. He's a Yankees guy. So, what's up, Cole? Thank you for being here, bro. And by the way, Giants suck.
Eagles the season to say that.
Eagles defense free agents.
I still can't believe y'all got Tyrod got injured. That's just man.
Right.
He wasn't gonna. If Tyrod Taylor, the way he played this preseason, if he was playing, we're screwed. We need Daniel Jones to play.
I know. I'm just saying, you know, just how easily that it is this preseason. We've seen just so many injuries, and it's just I'm so fortunate that the Eagles have maintained, and we're pretty much good to go for week 1. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better. That was one thing all Eagles fans, I think, were literally we didn't want to say, but now we can get it off our chest. Literally, we didn't have that, you know, we didn't have an injury during the games, and we are very fortunate. Now we can finally say we can move to week 1 and be a healthy team.
I could wish I could said that, but we have a couple of injuries that we're dealing with. Obviously, Thibodeau and Ojulari, they're question marks to begin the season. Shane Lemieux looks like he's going to be put on IR to begin the season, so he'll be out for the first 4 weeks on left guard. And I think Ellerson Smith, one of our reserve outside linebackers, is going to be placed on IR as well. So we escaped mostly healthy. That's a great thing for you guys that you act like you said you didn't come out with any severe injuries, and that's the whole point of training camp. Besides getting your starters, some much needed chemistry with all your players, your coaching staff, working them in, as well as seeing what you have in the reserves. But obviously, it's coming out of there without any injuries, and the Eagles did that, and for the most part, the Giants did too. I think the Cowboys were hit the worst when it comes to injuries, obviously.
Well, I mean, it's real easy not to have injuries when you ain't playing no one.
Yeah. As of right now, I have them 12-5 right now, but I need to go back to the schedule and look at it again. So for me right now, I got to start with 12-5.
What's your floor for you guys? What would you say is the Eagles' floor?
9-8. 9-8.
9-8.
9-8.
You guys agree with that?
How's that a floor? That's compensate. That's to be fired. You get 9 wins with this team, you're fired.
Yeah, basically.
No, dude, my floor, no lie, man. 11 wins is my floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with AK
You
on that. I'm gonna say
you cannot
minimum 20.
win 9 or 10 games. You're getting one extra game with all the talent they gave you. That's disgraceful. Like
Still,
11 is my
our
floor.
quarterback.
13
I think
is my
Gannon's
ceiling.
gonna be gone after this season, regardless. Even if we win the Super Bowl, I don't think Gannon's the guy. I don't think so. I really don't see that it factor, that defensive mentality. Someone that'll get in your face and say, "Look, you didn't make the tackle. You missed the tackle," yelling in your face, "Get your shit together." I don't see it. I think he's just a passive aggressive kind of defensive coordinator, and I think that literally Gannon will not be here next year. I think Howie's already looking for another guy.
Vic
Fortunately,
Fangio.
we're going to have to stick with Gannon this season. It's so unfortunate we will have to, but I think he's out the door this season. I really believe this is his last year, no matter if he makes or breaks it. It's not going to be a make or break it. He's gone. It's already, it's an understanding that you brought Nick Sirianni, brought him on board because he needed some staff. He wanted to build, coaches around him to give him, that. But now it's his second year, and then it'll be his third next year. It's just time to get someone in there that really knows what they're doing.
Yep. So further brought up Jonathan Gannon. So you guys think he's on a hot seat? Because believe me, I think he is. He was on a hot seat when the defense started to get built. So
Dancing on lava coals,
You have
as far as
nothing-
I'm concerned.
You have nothing to worry about, bro.
I
He's
mean,
going either way.
He looks like a stargazer out there. I was watching the local Philly NBC 10 local station of the preseason game, and they just kept staring the camera on Jonathan Gannon after play, and he's just just staring out into the stars. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? What's he looking at? He's not even looking down on the field. He's just
He's looking to the football gods. He's like, I think they're drawing me a play.
just looking out.
They're drawing me a play right now.
Just staring out into space. Like, I was like, wow. I was like, cows look more intelligent than you.
Wow. Wow, you really.
No lie, man. Listen, he's gone either way. Okay, there's two ways this plays out. He does really fucking bad, and he's fired, or he does really fucking good, and he's a head coach next year. Either way. Now, granted, he could fall right in the damn middle. Let's be honest. He could fall right in the middle, say 12th or 13th, and then you might be stuck with him another year because people are a little iffy. But I hardly doubt that will happen. It's either going to be really good or it's going to be really bad. Because no lie, you can't play middle of the pack with this defense. This defense is really good, and they're built to win. If you're middle of the pack, you're fired. If you're under the middle of the pack, you're fired. And if you're really good, you're a head coach somewhere next year. So either way, he's gone, bro.
Why do you think how he brought Vic Fangio to the practices? He was like, hey John, this guy here, you know who Vic Fangio is? Yeah, he wants your job. He's gonna get it, but he wants your job. But he wants your job. So,
and AK, I want to go off something AK said the other day, and I totally agree with him. I want everyone to know this, and I want AK to finish off with it. He literally said this defense is almost made to the point where we don't even need Jonathan Gannon. This defense is so stacked. These guys know what to do. They know where to go. They know what to look for. They know how to make the defense the way it is, regardless of Jonathan Gannon. I think that we're still going to have a really great defense, but it just would have been so much better. Imagine if we had Jim Schwartz as coach with this defense. I think it would have just been – we would have been gone to the moon. Best defense, one of the top five, and now we're not going to be top five. We'll be like, hopefully, to be a top 10. What do you think?
Well, to be honest, man, if we still had Jim Schwartz, I don't think you have Jordan Davis. I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't think he would have gotten Jordan Davis because he is a nose tackle, not a DT, so to speak. But I don't know. I would like to think that he would, but I don't know if he would or not. Now, the reason that I said that the other night, man, is one, these guys are veterans, to a point when they line up, they've seen these plays over and over.
Yeah, I
But
know.
especially like Fletch, especially Riddick and some of these guys, they're experienced veterans, and they pretty much know what things are. You know, so you can give these guys the freedom and the mobility to do things on their own, so to speak. As in, like, you can call a play, but they have freedom. They can disguise the defense by themselves without JG saying anything. You can disguise rushes different ways. And these guys are going to discuss that because they're the ones out there playing. They're going to have to come up with that. JG doesn't, they do it, and then they shift at the last minute. But I think because how well this defense is built, the safeties are going to be able to be free roaming safeties. We were expecting that last year, but we didn't get it because of the lack of talent and all around depth that our defense lacked. This year, we don't have that. These safeties are going to actually be able to sit back and as soon as the ball's hiked, just kind of read off of the quarterback in his eyes and his body motion. Last year you had to help over the top. One of the safeties had to help Nelson because he was getting burnt all the fucking time. Somebody had to be over top on other occasions because our linebackers were playing shitty. So they had to play middle. This is not that team anymore. We have experienced linebackers, people who know what they're doing. We have experienced corners. Bradbury is way, way better than Nelson. Okay? Bradbury will be able to lock down his side of the field just like Slay is. What the fuck are you laughing at?
No, that should have happened
Cole's
last
comment.
year, Coles. What happened last year? If that was going to happen, it should have happened last year. Sorry.
Oh,
It's
I'm
too late
sorry.
now.
All I had to do was look down. Jesus, Cole.
Wow.
That's a big statement, bro. Jeez.
Yeah.
The
But
best
yeah, man,
opportunity last year. No excuses.
I just expect this defense to all around be a lot more stout, and be a lot more on ball and attacking. I really, really feel like it's going to help him. I think, listen, I've always made the argument Darius Slay had probably his best season last year. Well, if JG's system sucked, wouldn't Darius Slay suck too? Because he does run part of the scheme. So you do have certain people who played really well for us last year and then other people who didn't. So to me, that says it's more along the lines of talent didn't fit scheme rather than just, him being shitty. Because like I said, I don't think Slay would have even had a good year if JG was just terrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but a lot of his interceptions were problematic. I mean, they were against the Panthers, against the Broncos. There were plays where it was like they were shit quarterback play happening to begin with too. So it was just like he was optimistic and kind of had to been in the right spot. We weren't saying that JG wasn't playing horrible. He just played off ball. The corners and all that were always in the somewhat of a right position, but they were just so far off. The team started to just realize we can dip and dunk on us, so that's what they started to do. And he didn't adjust; he just kept playing that style. That's what we're saying. Like you had,
I get what you're saying, bro. I do, but my whole point
now
is
you got to play a very aggressive way because these guys don't play the style you play. They play on ball, in your face. Let's go as soon as that whistle blows, and he can't be lackadaisical, and he can't be afraid to take chances because the guys we have are almost borderline elite, and he needs to treat these guys like he's got Clydesdales and not a bunch of fucking poodles in the backyard.
I get what you're saying, bro, but you do have to realize though too, JG's entire offense for the regular season was 10th last year. We were 10th overall in all of defense overall last year, and I don't give a shit about that. What I'm telling you is this defense all together was 10th overall in the NFL last year out of all 32 teams. That's actually pretty fucking good for how bad we look. Yeah. And trust me, I was there. I watched them just like y'all. I was not expecting our defense to be in the top 10 last year. We looked fucking terrible. And to know that we were 10th with that limited of talent that we had on this team, bro, I only expect us to be in the top 5 now. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can hold 10th position of overall defense with that defense we had last year, that was miserable. There's no excuse to be higher this year.
Now, I'm going to say one thing. It wasn't totally bad defense. Honestly, we could not get the offensive going. If you remember, it was like almost like the first half, right? We just couldn't get scoring. We couldn't get moving down the field on the offense. And our defense saved us by I know they didn't stop them completely. We got scored on and everything, but our offense started moving the second half. And it was almost like, wow, what's that movie, Men in Black, where it's like they bring up the flashlight and it's like, just forget the first half. And like the whole second half, we'd come back and we'd win. Like the Panthers game. Were we not down in the Panthers game? And we were all like, oh, if we can just come back the second half and win this. And look, we did. We came back and won against the Panthers because, one, our defense stopped them and our offense finally got it together. And what was the thing where one of the coaches stopped calling the offensive plays? And I'm having a brain fart right now.
Steichen?
Yes, yeah. And then later in the season, what was it? Nick Sirianni started calling.
No, Nick was at the beginning.
Nick was at the beginning. Okay, and then they gave it to the offensive coordinator, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's what happened. Yeah, so that was during the time where Nick was calling offensive plays in one of those situations. And I think now we know where to go in the future with this, especially with having such a great, talented offense this year. I think we're going to really I think we'll be set on both sides this year. I don't think we should have to worry with the first half like last year where we're just like, what is going on? And then the second half, it's like, wow, let's just completely – do you remember that clip? I think it was like this one where it's like, just forget the first half, right? Boom. It was like we come back the second half, and it's like, what? I don't even remember the first half anymore.
I get what you're saying, bro. Like, no lie. Do you know what other team in the NFL does that, and they're known to do it a lot? Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
The Steelers are a second half team. They always have been and always will be. My wife fucking hates it because she'll sit there and they'll be down 21-0 at halftime, and next thing you know, they come back and win the fucking game. And I like that. I'm all for that. But there's a difference between what we did last year and what the Steelers do. The Steelers make sure to keep the game at least at a reasonable position at halftime to where they're not too far down and they can battle back because they know that their defense, when they're on fire, and eventually their offense was going to click. And when their offense clicked and their defense kept playing the way they were, they battle back, they win. Our issue was we let them get way too fucking far ahead every time. And we didn't have the defense to withstand it because it's hard for your defense to withstand it when they're out there 80% of the fucking game. Okay? Pittsburgh's defense is not always out there 80% of the first half.
Chip Kelly.
They're not. They really aren't. Ben can at least get 7-10 points on the board before halftime. It's easier to go in down 21-10 than it is going down 27-0. There's a huge difference there. So I believe this defense is built now to withstand that. We'll be able to hold teams to 10 points if our offense starts out cold at the beginning. We'll keep it in range to where we can battle back. But last year, bro, we did not have the weapons on offense to battle back, and we damn sure did not have the depth in our defense to withstand the pressure from other offenses to battle back. So I think that's going to be the biggest.
All right.
Is it okay if I can answer that question real quickly that Paul asked about Wanda Robinson?
Yeah. Right here.
Robinson was actually looking really good at the beginning of camp. He was making a lot of buzz out there. He was actually starting a lot in the slot for the Giants during the beginning of training camp. Sort of tailed off a little bit. He was looking very good in joint practices and practices in general, but he was having issues creating separation during the preseason games. I think he's a guy now, especially with Shepard off the PUP list, and you got Galladay and Tony there. They're probably going to ease Wan'Dale Robinson into the offense, and he's probably going to be that gadget-like player, or at least the beginning towards the middle of the season. And if there's any injuries or some guys are not producing out there enough, you're going to see Wan'Dale Robinson's reps start to increase as the season goes along. The kid's got serious talent. He's a guy that can be used on end-around slots. He could take the slants over the middle. He even can occasionally go deep, but he's probably going to be a guy that's going to be used sparingly at the beginning of the season until he, gets acclimated more with the NFL, and then eventually, you could probably see him a lot more in the offense for the Giants going forward. But, the Giants' offense looked pretty solid in preseason. I know it's preseason, but they were great. They had the most passing yards in preseason overall with over 82.6%. They had the best blocking in terms of, the least amount of pressures and sacks giving up in the preseason. So, you know what? It might be preseason, but it's a lot better to hear that after the garbage we've heard so far in the past 5 years. So I'll take it as a consolation.
Hey, Jeff, how many teams have went 3-0 in preseason and then went 4-12 in the regular?
It's not about the record, man. It's just what I've seen in terms of on the field stuff, and at least
Well,
the team definitely looks. The team looks
right?
more. They look more disciplined out there. They look more
And
like an actual team.
I get it.
I'll take solace out of that.
Bro. But I'm telling you, the proof is in the pudding. Go back over all the fucking years. Even the Jets would go 3-0 in preseason and suck in the regular season. It's just how preseason is. It is there. Go look at preseason games. Hell, the Bears back in the day, whenever they were so, they'd go 3-0 and then they'd go 0-3 to start the season. I'm just saying, just because you went 3-0 in the regular preseason here, you could start out 0-3. Usually the teams but usually the teams that do bad in preseason are the ones who do good, and the ones who do good are the ones who do bad. It's just literally, you can see it. It does show you.
It's
because
not
none of
even
the
that.
good teams play their good players.
I'm taking the little things out of it, and I just see the offensive lines playing a little bit better. You do see a little bit of upside. The coaching seems to be better. They have a good scheme that they're developing. I don't care about the record. The record means nothing to me. I don't care if we go 3-0, 0-3, whatever it is. It's just the little things that I'm picking up. And as a fan of the Giants that has seen garbage football for the past 5 to 10 years, it's the little things that I'm watching and other Giants fans are watching that we're taking notes of, that we're starting to see a little bit of progress, and that these coaching staff has at least this team in the direction of that we're going to be seeing something a little bit different, something positive come out, because the scheming does look solid. Not saying we're going to go out there and start coming out like gangbusters, but it's the little things that we're watching that at least we can have some type of solace and happy, smile a little bit. This team is finally starting to go into the right direction.
All right.
Hey, I agree with that, bro. I told you I love the DeBoll signing. I love the Wink signing. I thought you guys brought in the right people. And hey, it's all uphill for you guys, bro. There is no bottom for you. You can't go down anymore. The only way is up. So as long as you're seeing positivity, that's all that matters.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. So
Can I give a quick shout out?
Yep.
Sonic Eagles 2.25 YouTuber. Sonic Eagles 2.25. Just look up Sonic Eagles highlights, Eagles, and this guy is been releasing Eagles highlights on a weekly basis. If you don't know him, make sure to go subscribe him up. Sonic Eagles just released a great highlight video. Definitely go hit him up too. He's been releasing great stuff. So go on over and hit up Sonic Eagles 2.25 on YouTube. He's been releasing really good, up-to-date Eagles highlights of all these players that we've gotten. And he does.
AKA Speedy Eagle, right?
Say
He's
what?
Also, Sonic is
Look
Speedy
who it
Eagle.
is.
What?
Look who's in the chat.
Hey, it's
Sonic.
Aaron.
What's up, man?
I said Sonic is Speedy Eagle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Speedy Eagle. Sorry. Yeah. We called him on it, but he's Speedy Eagle. Sorry. Speedy Eagle 2.25. But we call him
And
Sonic.
here he is.
There he is.
There he is. Yeah. There he is. Go ahead.
I was right.
The devil is right there.
Right there. Yeah. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, bro. We call you Sonic.
All right.
So,
We got to go through the cuts. Here's a list of all the cuts that the Eagles have made from today and yesterday. So the most recent one was Jacoby Stevens. He was waived. I'm not surprised. I'm really not. I thought he wasn't going to make it anyways. You guys have any thoughts on Jacoby Stevens or no? Nah. All right. And this one caught me a little bit off guard. Noah Tagara, the tight end, he was waived. Now, he was playing pretty good in camp and the last preseason game. So I was kind of shocked he was waived. Any thoughts on that one, or man?
Is he undrafted?
Was he?
Noah was undrafted, yes.
Okay. Maybe you can
All
sneak
right.
him on your practice squad.
I got an article here. It says he's been waived. So we'll see if maybe he goes to another team if anyone's interested in picking him up. But it sounds like most likely he will probably stay and he'll be on the practice squad.
Y'all
Yeah.
need to stop with these Madden franchise moves. I will report.
Man,
Okay.
you took Devontae Adams away from Aaron Rodgers. Shut up, Mr. Madden move.
Yeah, you
Eric, I don't want. I know you probably don't want it. Don't look at their screen about your last few picks for the Raiders in the first round. It's pretty bad. It's pretty. I don't
Dude,
know if
all
you
I
guys
gotta
saw
do-
the last few picks. It's pretty bad. I shared
No, it's
that in the
crazy.
group chat of how bad it is.
A lot of people don't realize you can just go to Madden and go to community and download the updated roster. You don't need to keep literally getting the game every year.
right.
Yeah, like people make the roster on the community.
Oh,
You just
yeah,
download
yeah.
it and upload it onto your Madden.
Oh,
I'm
They
that
have
buying
all
was sad.
20
the updated
Listen,
and
bro.
everything.
Listen, man, I am buying Madden 23 just because Madden 22 is a piece of shit, and I hope it's a little better. So
No,
that's the
Madden
only
23
reason
was
I'm
not
buying
good,
23.
I've read so
I'm
many
sorry,
negative
Eric.
things.
All
I'm
right.
waiting for the update, AK. I want Madden 23 too, but from the negative and all the responses I've heard about Madden 23, I'm waiting for the update. Everyone's like, dude, when's this update coming? So I'm waiting for the update. And hell, we could do a whole live stream just about Madden 23.
Bro,
All
do
right.
you know why people complain about Madden? Because they ain't good at it. Listen,
No, dude, I'm
there are
talking
so
about
many
like
people.
the characters don't even
No,
look like our
get it.
players.
I get it. But the fact is, though, everyone bitches about Madden. Bro, I was in the top 300 in MUT last year. That's playing users every freaking day. You know, like that's harder than playing computer and making sure that your defense does the things you want it to do. Like, you just got to be good at Madden and know how it works. And you can be good at it.
Dude,
Just
I
put the
wish
time and effort
we
into
had
it.
the same console, dude. I would love to play you like one-on-one.
Oh, you don't want to do that. Ask Tyler.
No, I
ask
do.
Nick,
I
Nick the
definitely
third.
do.
I need to
I've
to
been
beat
playing
Tyler. I'll
Madden
get
since
Madden. I'll beat Tyler.
2004.
Bro, I've been playing Madden since '92 when it was on Nintendo, when the fucking ball
Oh
was
my God, I remember
freaking
that.
beanbag.
I had the damn Game Gear and had 94.
Okay.
Bro, I have been gaming since fucking
Sega
Coleco.
Genesis.
Listen, I gamed. I started gaming on the original Coleco. That's how far back I fucking go, bro. Meteoroids, the original Donkey Kong, all that shit. Fucking Coleco, bro. I am the
Dude, I
I hear
had
you,
OG of fucking
AK.
gamers.
AK, I hear you, bro. I'm right there with
I am
you.
the OG of gamers, bro. There's kids out here that say, "Oh, I'm the OG of gaming." No, bro, you've only been born since Xbox One. Go back to fucking Coleco.
you're like a grandma's boy.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, like you know,
All
you're
right.
about to make your own video
Bro, the
game.
moment I picked up that Coleco controller, life was over. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Still better
So,
than NES?
What's that?
huh?
Still better than NES, though?
Yeah.
Bro, listen, there's one game that trumps everything still to this day. Do you want to know what it was? It was the most simplest fucking game in the world. Duck Hunt.
Oh, I
For
agree. I
Nintendo.
played Duck Hunt
That
all the
is
time
the
when I was a kid.
OG of
All the
OG
time.
fucking games. OG. If you guys
I
don't
just-
know what Duck Hunt is, you are not a fucking gamer.
AK,
That's
you don't
all
have to
I'm gonna
explain that
say.
to me. I played Duck Hunt all the time when I was a kid.
Dude,
All the
my
time.
school actually, it's kind of funny too. My primary school, when I was growing up, then I was like second grade. You know how you all have like a guidance counselor. I remember
Yeah.
she had Duck Hunt with the fucking shotgun, and you could go and literally play with her.
Awesome.
And yeah, like in primary school, we're already learning how to shoot up this. You know, I should.
All right.
Mitch, go ahead.
We're gonna
my
end
bad.
that.
All right. I'm just trying to get through it because we went over the time. So, Dion Kane, were you guys shocked about that?
Yeah.
I really thought he was going to stay, but he was waived, so he could come back. The Eagles want him back, so I really wanted him to come back. And Devin Allen is gone too. Devin Allen is gone. Zach Anderson is gone. Kobe Smith, Marvin Wilson, Devin Allen, Mac McCain, Tay Gowan, like LaRaven Clark, Anthony Harris. It just, I don't know why that caught me off guard.
Because of Reed Blankenship.
Huh? What was that?
Because of the play of Reed Blankenship. He was one of the biggest standouts in the last game there against the Dolphins, even though it was a 48-10 blowout. There was videos of him yelling at the guys on the field, being like, "Come on, y'all! Like, I'm out here giving you guys 110. I need to see at least 80 from y'all." And they were just, I guess the whole entire dressing room raved about the kid being a big team player. So
yeah, and Further's favorite player from the last game, Reed Sinet, got waived.
I'll come in. I'll get him. Oh shit! I fucking muted that. Sorry, guys. I must have double tapped.
Make sure you go get it, AK. Go get it.
I gotta go get my son. He wants to come outside and play in his trampoline. I'll be right
do
back.
your thing, bro.
Oh,
Go do
okay.
your thing. You're
All
fine.
right. Yeah, so Further's favorite player, Reed Sinet, got waived.
All right. Yeah. Well, he might still make the roster. He'll probably get waived, but we already knew Minshew's going to be second. We saw Minshew already play last year. It's just, we need to see Minshew play with the start. Well, we don't. I hope nothing happens to Jalen Hurts to the point where we have to see Minshew like last year.
Now, Mitch, I just have one question for you before you close it out. Now that after what you guys have seen, and you guys are clearly the best team in the NFC East, who, in your honest opinion,
Can you say that again?
now that you guys are clearly the best team in the NFC East, it's no
Great.
doubt about it. Yeah, I know. Don't fall in love with it too much.
He
It's gonna
came to
change
troll
over the
this
years.
channel too, guys. He came to troll.
gonna
I did,
I'm
but I'm
gonna
being
that.
real about it. I can't come off here like
That's
saying
why
that
we
the
like
Giants
you,
win
Jeff.
the division.
You got the real deal.
But on a
Just,
serious
put it on
note,
the-
what team right now, in your honest opinion, is the biggest competition to the Eagles to potentially win the division? The Cowboys, the Giants, or the Commanders? What team is your biggest competition?
I'm gonna go Commanders. I mean, I'll be honest
gonna
with you.
go
I'm
with-
not even worried about the
Wolf
Cowboys
Flag's gonna
this year.
box it and clip it. I'm going
I
with the
think
Commanders.
Wentz has a bone to pick, and we're gonna pick right back. And literally, I think we'll see Wentz on his back many times that game. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Randy?
I said
same. I'm saying it's probably the Commanders, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it was even the Cowboys as well.
yeah, the Cowboys for me. Before this move of the guy we got, I had the Cowboys winning the division. I did, but now we got them. I got the Eagles right now.
I think we were on a revenge tour with the Cowboys double time. We got a bone to pick with the Cowboys, and I think we're going to see it this year.
The
It's gonna be a
Washington
revenge. It's gonna
Power
be-
Rangers.
when you've seen the past 3 years, the Cowboys, we've lost to the Cowboys. I think that finally, especially these veterans that are on the Eagles team, really going to show light, and we're going to see something special. And I just say, watch out, Cowboys. I mean, hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I think that we're going to see an ass whooping.
No, that Tyron Smith injury killed him. When you lose your franchise
I
left
want
tackle,
revenge.
that's a death blow to their team. He's out for the season. So that's going to kill their offensive line is going to be a mess. I think every team is looking. If you're every team in that NFC East or just teams in general, you are licking your chops, getting ready to go against that Dallas Cowboys offensive line. They're a wreck. So I mean, your pass rush, my pass rush, Commanders pass rush, every team's pass rush cannot play against that Dallas offensive line. And Dak Prescott's going to be running for his life, especially with his receivers all hurt too. I think like you guys, Dallas is going to have a down year.
I want to
think it's gonna be
see.
a poor year.
I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to be looking for that one play because I know every time at AT&T, they always zoom in on Dak Prescott and they show him doing that wow face. I know we've all seen it watching the Cowboys, but I'm looking forward to seeing what his face will look like when Jordan Davis is coming at him. I know he's going to be putting his tail between his legs because anyway, hey, even if Jordan Davis was coming at me, I'd be like, oh my God, I'd be I'd be a little bit scared because I think Jordan Davis is a freaking monster. He's going to literally scare the shit out of Dak Prescott this year.
The Giants might be ahead of Dallas.
He's gonna be like the dude from The Longest Yard. What was the big dude's name? Was it Bear or something like that? You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, broke his freaking neck.
And he'd be like, I think he shot himself.
Yeah.
He did shit himself.
I love that guy, man. I love that guy.
I forget what was his name in that movie. They called him something. What was it? Wasn't it Bear?
Anyways, yeah. So that's gonna conclude.
Earl?
Okay. Was it Earl?
Our cheeseburger.
No, Cheeseburger Eddie.
No.
Eddie was Terry Crews.
That was Terry Crews.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, guys. So that's going to conclude MK Headlines episode 41. We had a lot of people in here. Like, a lot of people. It was a lot of fun. Shout out to my guy, Running Back Philly, who came in and showed support. That was unbelievable. I thought he would never come in, but he did. And, yeah, guys, this was very fun. A lot of viewers on the Hardcore Sports, so I really appreciate you guys over there. We're close to 200 on that channel. So if you guys haven't, please subscribe to all these guys in the panel. Links are in the description. And, yeah, guys, if you want to close it out, say anything, go for it. Further, you're first.
Thanks for the 10 people watching, man. I think at one time we had like 20 people in here. So
We are close to 20, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all are really looking forward to this 53-man roster. I mean, and there's going to be more to come tomorrow and Thursday, so stick around. We might go live and do this again. And thank you, Mitch, for bringing me on. This was so awesome. And we got big things planned. Oh, my God, we got some big things. I want to say it right now. I want to shout it out and be like, chat, oh, my God. So, literally stick around because, like, oh, my God, we have some really big things planned that you have no idea. We are taking this shit to a whole nother universe. No one's ever done this. So this is going to be unbelievable. We've talked about it. It's going to happen. It's in the makings. Things are going. It's going to be, so stick around for news actually, but you got to go over to Hardcore Sports to find out about it. So if you are not, make sure you go to Hardcore Sports and go down to the description, and literally all our links are down there. So literally hit us up and like and subscribe. We're all doing this thing, but I cannot wait to hit you up with some great, unbelievable news. Hell, half the panel here doesn't even know yet. We're about to inform them. So it's even going to be news to them after this stream. They're going to really be crazy. So I'm Further AM. You can go to my YouTube channel. I'm Further AM. You can go to my Twitter at handle. I'm Further AM. I'm Further AM everything. Hell, my Sony. So
not to be confused with Further PM.
Yeah, that guy's asleep. Don't worry about him. That guy doesn't know how to party. It's always Further AM, and we're partying hard. So if you want to party and have a most excellent time, definitely come over to my YouTube channel. Always releasing YouTube highlights and keeping things fresh. I'm gonna pass it on to AK.
Can't compete with that shit. I'm AK Eagles. Peace.
Jeff?
Yeah. Same thing. I mean, I'm NYG Jeffy T3285. I mean, check out our stuff on the Hardcore Sports Network. I mean, thank you. That was good.
But the best is for laugh. Next shift, Randy. Let's hit it.
Yep, the newest member of Let's Talk Sports Network. Congrats, Randy. Congrats again. We have 5 members of the Hardcore Sports Network in Let's Talk Sports. It's great. And Randy, where can they find you at, bro?
Yeah, everyone can find me at Next Shift, whether it's on YouTube or whether it's on Twitter. I just want to give a big shout out to Dan at Let's Talk Sports for reaching out to me and giving me a chance to be a part of another network. This is all just a small stepping stone to a bigger and better thing. And I got big things coming here too. So just be on the lookout, everybody. And shout out to Hardcore Sports. Shout out to Mitch Kofsky. Shout out to Further AM. Shout out to Jeff. Shout out to AK. Shout out to everybody that's on the chat today. And shout out to all you that showed up in the chat. Appreciate everybody that came out and showed out. And until next time.
And Blaze Radio, shout out to you, my guy. Like, dude, I was on his channel on Sunday night. Was it Sunday or Saturday? It was Sunday, right?
Yo,
Saturday.
that was real. That guy was great, man.
Yeah,
His commercials
right
had me
there.
rolling.
It's him right there. So I
Yeah,
love
Blaze
he's
his,
for
great.
that.
I love
I
his
love that
commercials.
show.
I love his energy. I love everything about Blaze Radio. And we got
Blaze is
big
awesome.
things. We got big things coming, me and him. And yeah,
That
guys.
was my first time ever doing Blaze Radio. So that was my first time ever watching him. That dude's great. If you haven't, definitely go check out Blaze Radio because that guy is hilarious, man.
Yep. And
Shout out to
we'll
him.
catch you all later. Have a good night, guys, and peace.
Giants, Giants.
Go Birds!